Hi everybody, I'm the Crimson Cypher. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we caught our first team member, Zubat. Who, yeah, he's a bit weak at the moment, but we'll get into that. You know, that won't be for long. I'm gonna heal him up real quick. 9 potions. I feel like I should use them up a little bit, right? Anyways, in this episode, we are going to finally make it to Violet City, because we need to go there. Let's grab this. It's a Pokeball. Okay, that makes up the Pokeball we use. Actually, about this guy first, there is something I do want to do before getting to Violet City, and I'll do that after I battle him, or this guy. And unfortunately with Zubat only having Leech Life is a, I think it's a 20 base power bug type move. I believe I may have to, hang on a second. Sorry about that, just had to move my headphones real quick. Okay, I'm going to do some switch trading so that Zubat gets enough experience. But also, well, not enough experience, but like gets experience and also, you know, is able to, you know, do well, I guess. Alright, tackle the Caterpie. Another Caterpie, okay. Okay. Switch back into Cyndaquil. Okay, what I want to do before going into Violet City is I want to catch a certain Pokemon on this route, because there is something that Pokemon is useful for in Violet City. And for those of you who have played this game and know, you know, much about the game, you'll know what I'm on about. Just something I want to show off, you know, like, it's not a Pokemon I want for the team, it's just to show off something. It is. So, Weedle, okay. Let's go back into Zubat. Let's go back into Cyndaquil. But yeah, Spring Shot, okay, that's fine. We're faster than it by a long shot, so yeah, we'll be able to, you know, take a Weedle. Another Caterpie to finally end this off, that's fine. So, the problem, the only thing I have with Zubat, unfortunately, and it's a bit of a big problem with it, is that its moveset early on is quite weak. And I mean, like, extremely weak going on, like, the best move it gets is not for a while. So, even though Zubat is I love Zubat a lot, its moveset is not good enough. For me, at least. It's tolerable. That makes sense. It's not like, you know, a whole Magikarp or Phoebus situation. You know, if you know, you know. I mean, everyone knows, you know. I think everyone knows Magikarp and Phoebus are like some of the worst Pokemon, but evolve into like some of the best Pokemon. Yeah, sure. Phone number thing. I want to run in the grass for a while. Because there is a Pokemon I do want to find here. And it is a Pokemon that is useful Okay, I'll say it now. It is a trade Pokemon, but I wanna showcase what trades are like and how they work and all. Yeah, I wanna do that. So if I could find it, it would be incredible. So I'm going to cut away. I will be back when I find it. Alright, found it. This is Bellsprout. We went over Bellsprout in the last episode, so I don't need to go over it again, but Bellsprout is basically the Pokemon I want to catch because it's useful for a trade in Violet City, so we'll just do that quick. So, yeah, this ain't gonna be much of a battle. It's just gonna be me using Leech Life and it using Vine Whip, because that's all we have. However, I can recover HP while Bellsprout does not. So, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Alright. In yellow, that's fine. Do I want to... Oh, critical hit, that's awesome. Fine Whip. It's in red now, so I'll use a Pokeball right now. Boom, there we go. Alright. Flower Pokemon. I'm not gonna read the Pokedex. No, we're not gonna give a nickname to it. We're just going to go into Violet City right now. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to hop down here and run into a wild Pokemon straight away. Caterpie, okay. You know what, I'm going to swap into Cyndaquil. I'm just going to level up Zubat one more time. Because I feel like he needs it. Why not? Nice. Nice. What do you have to say? Faulkner, okay. The Violet City's gym leader. Okay. Oh, Lyra. Hello. I knew it was you, Crimson. How'd you get past me? There's something neat for surprising me, Crimson. I haven't got the versus recorder, which is, for me, is useless. Again, let's go Marrow. Okay, that's fine. That's why they should have made Lyra a rival, in a sense. You! I remember you. You have... Yeah, Shard de Berry. Yeah, it's read berry. Sorry. If you bring me some shards, I will give you 3 berries, yeah. So yeah, you give him a random colored shard, he will trade you some berries. Oh god, Joey. What do you want? Crimson, howdy, it's Joey, how are you? Ah, hey, do you remember my super cool Rattata? My Rattata is different from regular Rattata. It's like my Rattata is in the top percentage of Rattata. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There is a guy up to the right there. The guy with the white shirt. Or vest, should I say. He's important, but he won't be, like, too important. to me at least. Okay. I'm not going to explain him yet. There will be something that he does. I want to go in here real quick. I believe it's you. Do you have a Bellsprout? Want to trade for my Onyx? This person will give you an Onyx if you give him a Bellsprout. Give him a Bellsprout. And we trade. I know, for the record, Onyx is not going to be a part of my team. I don't like Onyx that much. I just wanted to show this off. Let's go over Onyx then. Well, after this, we shall go over Onyx. I believe he will always have the nickname Rocky. Rocky the Onyx. Yeah, Rocky. Alright. I wish I could like Onyx so much, but considering the fact of how weak it is, yeah, its defenses are an amazing, stat, with it being over 160. Yet its attack stat is lower than Oddish. An Oddish. If you don't know what an Oddish is, it's a plant. A small little plant. This giant rock snake that weighs over 400 pounds is not even a good attacker. And to get its fully evolved form, there is a way to catch it later on in the game. However, the other way to really get it is through trade. And like me, I don't have a way of trading it. So unless you want to catch its fully evolved form later on in the game, you will only have a very weak Onyx. It's fast for some reason, and I don't know why. You'd think this thing would be slow, and its evolved form is slow, just a lot more strong. I would completely skip on Onyx if I'm being honest with you. I would just go and catch its evolved form later on in the game. Though that's not to say you don't have to go here and, see the trade that goes on as well. Yeah, I got myself Bellsprout. Thanks. And as we see... Oh, not going to Pokedex. As we see in the Pokemon we have Rocky, who is also level 3. And he's holding a Person Berry, which I believe that recovers paralysis, if I'm not mistaken. So, the Onyx that you get will always be the same level as the Bellsprout you give to this guy, so... Yeah, there is that. So, we go in here. This looks like an important place. You are standing on a platform. Yo, champ of the making. You must be here to challenge Falconer, the gym leader, right? You're quite welcome. Almost. This city has a tower called the Sprout Tower, where trainers come to train themselves. Challenging Falconer may be too difficult if you haven't gone through their training. Looks like we have to take on a tower, but first and foremost, there's a few places I want to go. One of which is down here. There's an apricorn here that we can get. And down here, we are able to get onto Route 32. Now, there are a few new Pokemon to catch on this route. Let's go over them, shall we? First of the few Pokemon you can find on this route is Ekans, which is snake backwards. It's always fun to see names like that. Anyways, Ekans is a strong physical attacker, and for a poison type, that's actually pretty good, considering poison type moves are either a mixed bag of physical and special, but it's mostly they are special. However, Ekans can get good moves like Poison Fang and Poison Tail. It is pretty good. I would recommend Ekans if it would for the fact that it gets overshadowed by other poison types way later on in the game, whether they have an extra typing, such as water type or grass type, or it's just a mediocre Pokemon with a good ability. Actually, two good abilities. Intimidate is an incredible ability that a lot of Pokemon have. It's quite common, and Shed Skin basically having the ability to heal up any status condition like paralysis or burns, is an incredible thing to have on an Ekans. Next up is Hoppip, and I can't recommend this one as much as Ekans. It's not terrible, don't get me wrong, it's far from the worst thing in this generation. However, Hoppip is a weird Pokemon, to say the least. It's a grass flying type, so it's got a unique type. Well, not to it, considering, Tropius exists. But with its stats, it's just not that great. Although, however, only one of its abilities is actually pretty decent, and that's Leaf Guard. I'd take it over Chlorophyll as, when it's fully evolved, its speed stat is one of the best stats it has, and it doesn't really need to work on that. However, preventing status problems with Leaf Guard is insanely good. And if you're using a Sun team, this would be a perfect Pokemon to have for that, at least. Its typings also do give it, an edge against a lot of typings, such as Rock, Ground, Water, other grass types, bug types, fighting types. It's really good in that aspect. It's just that its stats aren't the best. Mareep. I love electric types, and Mareep is an incredible electric type. That special attack stat is no joke. That thing, if that gets a Thundershock off on something, it is incredible. Plus, the first gym is a flying type gym. The second gym also has a Pokemon that's weak to electric types as well. And Mareep is just an incredibly strong Pokemon. When it's fully evolved into Ampharos, it gains an incredible increase to its special attack and special defense, and also learns a lot of variety of moves, such as Signal Beam and Power Gem, just an example. And even having the ability to paralyze Pokemon on contact is incredible to have. And it evolves pretty early on as well, so that's also a plus. Mareep, the only thing Mareep has going against it is its speed. Most electric types would be considered fast, however Mareep is not one of them. Though that doesn't mean it weighs it down that much. Its speed stat may be lower than most electric types, but that does not mean it makes it a bad Pokemon. In fact, it doesn't need to be fast to be good. And then there is Wooper. I love Wooper, and I could actually recommend it. Now, with the stats it has, special attack, special defense, and speed are pretty low. So you may be wondering why I am recommending this Pokemon. Its typing only has one weakness, and that's grass types. There is no grass specialist in this game until, well, the end game. That being said, you will probably most likely have a fire type or a flying type on your team capable of utilizing Wooper's, or capable of going up against Wooper's weaknesses. Its abilities are also pretty good. I would prefer Damp over Water Absorb, as Damp prevents moves like Self-Destruct and Explosion. This is really helpful, especially for Nuzlocke players, as, Damp prevents some of the most powerful moves in the game. When it evolves into Quagsire, it also gains an incredible increase to its stats. I would highly recommend it, however, I am not using it on my team, because there was one Pokemon that I wanted here that just met the mark over the others. Now there is one Pokemon I do want to catch here, if I can find it, that is. It's a rare spawn, it's a rare find, so if I can find it, that would be incredible to have, and yes, I am catching my third team member on this episode, so that'll be great, won't it? Yeah, man. Mareep. That is a female Mareep. That's pretty cool. Alright, Mareep is my third team member. And to be honest, I'm not, are you surprised? Probably not. It's also level 6, which is a really good level to have it at, so pretty decent. I was also considering Wooper during this point, and I love Wooper to bits. I love its typing. Though I feel like there's a water type that I want to use more than Wooper. Yes, Wooper is an incredible Pokemon, but at the same time, I think there could be a lot better Pokemon than it. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's, you know, I'm saying that I had an idea of a Pokemon I wanted instead. I'm gonna just try and catch it now. Why not? Okay, Mareep was cool. Nice. Mareep, the wall Pokemon, electric type. If static electricity builds in its body, its fleece doubles in volume. Touching it will shock you. Very nice. And again, I am not nicknaming Mareep until Goldenrod, so if you guys want to, you know, do that, then that's fine. I will happily allow you guys to do that. Anyways, I'm going to end it off here. Next time on Pokemon HeartGold, we're going to go through Sprout Tower. See you guys then.